What if you had a full team of AI employees working for you 24/7 for free? Let's discover GetATeam, a free open source platform that lets you build AI workers for your company. Development, customer support, marketing, sales, whatever you need. It connects to the tools you already use, Slack, LinkedIn, Google Workspace, with email, voice calls, and media generation feature. Let it handle the repetitive stuff or use it to draft ideas when your input actually matters. To start using GetATeam, you can use the cloud version for $49 per month, or use a platform like ours, Elestio, to deploy it seamlessly on your server or the cloud provider of your choice. We handle the installation, backups, updates, and ongoing maintenance for you. To start using GetATeam with our platform, head to ls.io and click on Login. Then deploy my first service, search for GetATeam, select, choose between the different cloud providers, regions, and service plans based on your needs, and then next. From there, you can adjust more advanced settings, choose between the different level of supports we provide. The first one is free and included by default. Once you are good, hit the Create Service button. Once the installation process is finished, you will receive this email telling you that your new instance is ready. Note that our emails have been rebranded and now they look lovely. Let's follow the Get Password link. We arrive on Elestio administration dashboard for our GetATeam instance. Let's copy the password to our clipboard and follow the admin UI link. Type your credentials, paste the password from your clipboard and hit login. The first time we arrive, we have an onboarding tour to create our company. So first, it's your information. It allows the AI to have context about your company. Let's choose Elestio, keep the language. The time zone too is very important for scheduled tasks. The rest we can ignore, and let's start. To allow your AI employees to generate content such as images and videos, you require a Gemini API key. You have the instruction to follow from Google AI Studio to get one. And they have a free tier that is quite permissive, allowing you to try and use it comfortably. Follow the steps to get your API key, and as you can see, we are using the free tier. I paste my API key and save it. Before creating our first employee, what I also want to do is to set up my other API key, which is FAL. That is an AI platform that allows you to use any model available on the market. They have tons of models that your AI will be able to leverage. By adding my key, I add extra power for my employees. I added to save FAL key. Now it's stored. Let's start creating our first AI employee. Hire your first employee. If you are using the community edition, you won't have access to the catalog. So for now, let's use the guided hire. We need to create its personas from scratch. If you lack inspiration, you can also use an AI model to help you create one for the different roles you want to assign them to. Let's name her Emma Collins. She will be a female. Let's say she's quite young, 26. She is American, living in New York. We can keep the default. Main language, then it will be English. Then the creators focused on the most important, it's dressing style. Let's choose business casual and trendy. You have the choice between more things. You can also add custom ones if ever you want to. Let's go to next. Now is the position. It's very important because you can really create the employee you want at the role you want. From engineers like DevOps or developers to sales helping you find leads, and support person to taking care most of the tickets for you, or at least assisting you with whatever task you have in your daily life. So let's choose growth marketing associate. Department is marketing. Let's stick to 5 years of experience and say it is senior. Then we can choose the communication style. For that, really pick whatever you want for that person. You can even create a marketing team with different persona and different way of communicating. Let's take direct, analytical, expressive, storytelling, visual. It should be fine for a marketing person. Maybe let's add also humorous and next. Again, you can fine-tune the personality of the employee. So this combined to the communication style to make each AI employee very unique. Analytical, creative. What else do we have? Optimistic, visionary, collaborative, innovative. Sounds good. The list is nice and you can again add custom trait if ever. Then next. Another enterprise-only feature is the humanizer to make your employee more human with automated natural check-ins. Let's keep it for now and find my perfect employee. Alright, the final step is to generate its physical appearance. This way it really behaves as a real person. You can use reference images, for example, if you want to use a celebrity and if you want Elon Musk in your company as an engineer, this is doable. But because we define its name and its style, we can let the AI do its magic and generate a picture for us. Alright, there she is. If ever you want to customize it and fine-tune it, add other reference images, fine-tune the physical trait and generate it again. But nice to meet you, Emma Collins. I'm fine with her. Let's hire the employee. Awesome. She is now in the list of our employees. Let's chat with her. Because this is the first time we open it, if we try to chat, we will have the Claude authentication required because under the hood, it's using Claude for all the AI processing. The onboarding is quite straightforward. We can follow the link, authorize it. It gives us a key that you copy paste and then a login. Perfect. Authentication successful. Now we will be able to chat with our employee. This is the first time we met. So let's say something very simple. Hi, how are you today? Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? Anything exciting on the agenda or just checking in? Perfect. We can also use the play button to have it with the text to speech. From there, you can ask different tasks you want your employee to achieve for you. But again, if you lack inspiration, you can go to use cases and it will give you a list of categories for the different skills and things your AI employee can help you with. Business strategy, tech and development, data and analytics. But as she is our growth marketing associate, let's use content creation. Then what do we want to create? Let's say social media posts. And we have this nice pre-made form that can help us to achieve creating content. So here is what it will generate. Choose a LinkedIn post about, let's say 5 open source alternatives to proprietary analytics platforms. Then what is the objective, the goal? Educate audience to open source benefits and providing them a list of tools. And then you can define the tone. Let's say professional and knowledge sharing. Then send. It generates a text here in the chat for us, so you could type it directly. First, it's checking if it has the LinkedIn skill. And what it does is it generated a post. So we have the post written here, which looks good with 5 different alternatives and a well-written article. But because it is the first time we try to post on LinkedIn and we didn't do any prior setup, we have the instruction to connect our account to GetATeam, so Emma Collins will be able to post on my behalf. So let's open this link. I follow the process, get an access token. I need to copy it and then let me know the token and I'll save it for future posts. So, okay, I will send it. Let me save your token and post the content. Token saved, now posting to LinkedIn. Dawn, your LinkedIn post is live. Let's open it. And you can see it is now public on my profile while I didn't do anything. This one is posting on my behalf, but it could be on behalf of your company, or you can even create a virtual social account for your AI employees so they feel real. Not sure everybody will agree with that, but it's just a possibility. All right, I will delete this post. So you've seen the potential of the chat, allowing you to ask anything to your AI employee. We can go further with it by adding files that you will see appear on the right. This way you can provide things for Emma Collins, but you can also ask her to generate content for you, and you will see it in the File Explorer or post it directly on LinkedIn. Let's say, can you generate an image for the post you created? Perfect. It finished the generation, telling me it is in generated images, what it talks about, and if I want to post it in the LinkedIn post. But if I really wanted, I would ask first to create the post with an image and to automatically post it. Let's go to generated images. Here it is, open source analytics. And we have our lovely image to illustrate our LinkedIn post. You also have access to its mail and the history of your chat. This is one way to communicate and give tasks to our AI employees, but the best part is not there. If we go back to the list of our employees, we go to Edit. From there, we can fine-tune it from what we set up at the first step. Edit the final prompt that is generated for us when we do the basic steps. And the best feature is to define tasks. Real employee, they usually have daily or weekly tasks to do their job properly. For your AI employees, you can do the same. Add a task, let's say weekly post generation or even daily. Then you can define the prompt of what you want it to do. For example, send me 5 LinkedIn post IDs by mail to, you type your email address with the subject you want it to be in your mailbox. You define the different steps. For example, you don't want necessarily the AI to do the post without your validation first. So you can say, send me a list of ideas. Then what we do is we validate one or multiple IDs. Based on that, it will generate the final post, it will generate the image, and then you do the final verification, final confirmation. And only after that, it will be posted automatically, like you would do with a human maybe. You adjust the workflows to whatever you want based on the way you like to work. Then, is it a one-time action or is it a recurring task? And how often you want it, daily, weekly, monthly, and at one time. Once you do it, you save the task and it will run automatically for you. The tasks you are able to create and the different things you can ask to your AI in the chat, it will depend if you are using the Community Edition or the Enterprise Edition. You can do a lot of things in the Community Edition as you've seen so far, but you are limited to 1 employee only, while the Enterprise Edition gives you more access to direct integrations such as Slack, emails, Google Workspace, Teams. Everything feels more integrated. Your AI employees can follow you while you are browsing tabs online. With the Chrome extension, they can fill forms for you, extract data of specific pages, and interact with different social medias and email. As always, I recommend you to visit the documentation for features that I didn't cover in the video, or if you need any details about the things I presented quickly, dive into the documentation to know exactly how it works and how it can benefit your business. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed discovering GetATeam with us. Please hit the like button to help our channel be more visible to other open source lovers. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss our next platform overviews. If you want to continue your open source journey, watch this video, available here.